Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Oklahoma Sooners.
Let's go.
Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame he is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bauer. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's really the sign of a tight end that's elite. When you start recruiting these guys, man, can you make the first guy miss? That's what makes a tight end go from really, really good to elite. And he does a great job breaking the tackle and then starts chewing up yards after the catch. That's exactly what you want from a great tight end.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies behind the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fakes to grab.
Because that's not the play I fucking called. That's not the play I called. I already called the run play. Yeah.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Sooners have it in scoring position on first and goal. Running through contact. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Trying to barge their way in.
Why?
And he takes it in for
Let it fucking blitz up the middle, man. Let it fucking blitz up the middle.
The Sooner Schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started.
Blitz up the middle against fucking 3 wide. Trips, man. Why am I linebackers not shooting the gaps?
Bananas go crazy, but don't do too much and don't fall over your seats.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I literally did a blitz up the fucking middle.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, tight end, you got to give me something, tight end.
And then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense...
Tight end, you got to give me something, bro.
You still
Shit.
can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Miller. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch and coming up with a big play.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just said let me take it out to that.
When they need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't.
I'm throwing it. Let me get rid of it.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of... Continues to fight for yards.
I'll go check once I'm done with this.
Some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Mateer. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
I just don't know nobody on this fucking team, bro.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The option look. Now the toss. Still on his feet at the 45. Powers through. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Great job by the back on the option.
Let me check.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per
Yep,
game.
that's why.
They've got a lot of speed, and they've got hitters.
Yeah.
They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go.
I gotta change this. I could have sworn I just changed this. That's why you completely missed the fucking tackle.
And they did tack on the extra point. Bring it out. It's Patterson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wildcat sending their offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. There he goes. Got enough for the first.
Thank you. Well,
he's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. He moves, and it was lights out after that.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacked on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the heat. Safe completion on the screen.
Okay, come on, bro. He's right there. There's 2 people right there, bro. He doesn't even juke. He just left stick.
Be a blitzer all the time. I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The run inside. It's Avant. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse.
Let me get that fumble. Let me get that like they just gave you.
Avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. And remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the rock.
Bringing the heat, and they got it.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last
Bro, sit still in that chair. Sit still.
Dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He gets a block. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Wildcats. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Let's go.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes zoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Yes, sir.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2.
Bro, use the headsets I just gave to you, bro.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him from the game.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Back to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Quarterback gets the first down.
So the linebacker just go watch him run by.
Convert on 2nd and long. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
To the air, it's Mateer. Makes the grab. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Sooners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he waltzes in for the
Like, I don't understand, man. I'm sending the fucking blitz up the middle. I know what you're doing.
A lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there, but whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense.
All right, we about to hurt this quarterback. So let's set this shit.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Pressure all over the quarterback. And down he goes at the 24.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place.
He doesn't even complete his fucking drop back.
So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a
So I had
lot of different looks.
to maneuver. He doesn't even complete his drop back on the play action.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. looking to fire. Here's a heat. Complete to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football.
There's a crease. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're pretty
I didn't want him to jump.
That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going to run it. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Yo, where's he going with the...
Complete pass will bring up fourth down.
Where's he going with the ball?
That time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Timeout taken.
Yeah, I think we could go for that.
It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
Let me snap the ball. I'm not done. Oh my goodness. Let me snap the ball. Where am I? Yeah. I don't like this.
So here they come on 4th and long. This play made much more difficult by that 3rd down penalty.
Let me call the timeout. Oh my! I'm just going to have to punt it. 3 fucking plays back to back. I'm trying to call the timeout, and he's just not letting me call the timeout.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I'm literally trying to call the timeout.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback.
I don't know this fucking team.
They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray,
look at this shit.
They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. He'll pick up a few on the play.
I'm trying to get to the person I want to fucking use it.
Man, a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unleashes one.
Thank you.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Thank you.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. There's the pressure. He's got the back in the middle. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the process.
Just when I was about to throw it.
On the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw.
Yo, meet the...
But how loud is it in this building?
This fucking quarterback is killing me.
Fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because
quarterback is killing me. I'm reading everything you do. He's just not putting it where it should be.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down.
Get your ass out of here.
And down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing.
I don't know this
playbook
worth a damn, bro.
Scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this
gonna
last
figure it out.
drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10.
I was supposed to score at least 3 out there. And you saying it. I ain't seen.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Gonna take a shot at
because
this
where?
He holds it in and nobody's close. They've got it to the 49-yard line and they'll move the chains. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry.
I'm trying to...
Wants to throw on first down.
Oh my goodness.
The pressure going right. The short hand.
That's a flag on me.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Just a
bro, sit your... Bro, I'm not going to keep telling you. Just sit down normal, bro. Just sit down normal, bro. God damn. Every day is fucking with you. Just sit down normal.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw it again. He's looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. fires to the middle.
Thank you.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he...
Fuck, bro. All right, that's what I want to check out. All right. All right, cool. All right. That's a person. All right.
Explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Skinner. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
Okay.
And we are headed to halftime.
I'm kind of learning who you use. But do I?
An opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 13 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Got on a room.
And is
wide open. It's a foot race.
These guys just can't get down there fast enough.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that.
I didn't take a timeout.
Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it
Like
back
these guys,
for a touchdown.
this is what happens when you play with lack of talent on both sides, all over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They use the end around, first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. Defense
Let me get that
right
stiff
there
arm.
to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pressure coming.
Yo, he got to get open faster, man. Oh my fucking goodness. He has to
protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
like he's just not getting open, bro. I literally, that was a good play. I literally had my tight end fucking. Oh my goodness.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. This time he wants to throw.
Why is he throwing it up?
Him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback,
Bro, if you're gonna move somebody, you can't be moving everybody. Then trying to use them.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
Oh, if I only had talent on this fucking team.
A receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll... Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding
that's not what I want to do.
Through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They'll give it to Robinson. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Robinson again. Oh, what a move. Dragged down.
Inside zone, inside fucking zone.
First down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Fires it down the seam.
What is my... Where's my safety going?
Strikes again to extend its lead.
Where's my safety?
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job.
Where's my safety?
Building on that lead.
And they stay on target with the extra point up 35-21.
Oh, where the fuck is my safeties? They're the best part of my fucking team.
one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Hand off for Baxter.
Yo, where's the face mask?
The ball to the 25, give him one.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath in this game.
I'm throwing it before he even gets off the block.
He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man down the middle. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. Third down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle of the field on the drag route where everybody could converge on the receiver and make the tackle short of the first down.
He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit. He breaks into the open. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Xavier again.
I'm literally I don't get it. I'm sending the blitz. What are my backers doing?
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just
what are my backers
and go churn out yards. They've had this defense
like God damn
all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, hold up. I'm speeding now.
To the air, it's Mateer. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
No.
He just misses on the big downfield
no pressure.
shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Of course, that's the first thing you said. Woo! Oh, that's just the first. Actually, I do need it to complete my connection.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. He slings it deep to the left. And the timing just a hair off.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
I'm just not getting no pass rush because that guy was out.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And he'll
That's me. I got bumped off that.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play.
I got bumped off of that.
Those second plays, when they start to get outside the pocket, he does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it down the field.
If I had a better team, I would be beating the shit out of you.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time.
Just roll out right.
In this game
Just
so
roll
far.
out and fucking halfback dives.
Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the.
And he'll step into the end zone.
I'm literally fucking calling plays to stop that, but I just don't. You got the better team.
Laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is
not the better
really
player.
on.
You just rolling out right. That's like your 5th time. At least 5th time you roll out right. And that number might be too fucking low.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson.
Roll out right, then wait for somebody to open up.
Probably second guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they're not on the same page there.
This quarterback is
the
just.
quarterback got confused on first down. He might have
I didn't
thought
get
the defense
confused.
was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone.
If I just had a quality
Just
quarterback.
didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target.
If I just had a better
The window
quarterback,
way too small. The guy
he makes
was
that.
not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On second down, he'll try to
Look,
make the connection this time.
I'm throwing it. I'm fucking throwing it.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times.
I'm throwing it before the safety.
This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
You're right, I don't. Oh my fucking goodness.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that shot downfield falls
Because I'm
incomplete,
underthrowing
and
it.
that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter.
I'm underthrowing it, and he overthrows it.
Drama can be mustered.
I'm underthrowing it, and look at him.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got it near midfield. And the returner is stopped. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football
Just inside
back.
runs, just fucking inside runs all fucking game.
Differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Yo, where your brother at?
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end.
Because I got switched on this guy the last second. I did not want to.
15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. The Sooners are rolling down the field. The offense changing the play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This has all day.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone.
Where's my safety?
In the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter
Where?
what play this offense calls. All
I gotta look at this.
everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive
Bro,
line.
just sit down. Just sit down. God damn.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, this playbook is not bad. I just gotta get the. I gotta get the hang of it.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baxter.
I'm trying to throw a quick throw. I can't even throw the quick throw.
Well, and here's the problem.
He can't even throw the quick throw. As soon as you snap the ball, you throwing it.
Now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Throws to the tight end. That's reeled in. It's Skinner. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out. But he's
look at these 3 big goofies.
And that's exactly
3
what
big
you want
goofies.
to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Yo, do they? Yo, ready up again. That was a good match.
He's looking downfield to throw.
No.
And the rush
No fucking. No block whatsoever.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had
No block whatsoever.
your way all game long. You're trailing.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming.
Well,
Oklahoma
he
sends
tied it up
the
and then you
offense
just
out
couldn't get
ready
it
to go on
done.
the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He hurls one deep down the left side. A 50-50 ball, and he comes down with it.
It doesn't let me go up for it.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long.
It doesn't even let me go up for it.
Lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Once again,
and what can you say about this
I'm sending middle blitzes, but they're not getting there.
It hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park, but they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated.
And he muffs it. It's loose. Ball loose in the end zone. Defense all over, and they stop the drive, and they'll get a touchback. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Anderson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running right, it's Baxter. Here's a little room there. He's at the tap. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed.
If I just had any talent on both sides of the ball.
Over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They
Be a
keep
whole
feeding
different
him.
story.
He keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
This inside zone the whole
This
fucking
is an area
game.
of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I would tag him.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Robinson. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. Inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that
This
last
inside
touchdown,
zone
they were
all
undefeated.
fucking
What
game.
can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I'm close to that one.
This inside fucking zone all game. Yeah, it's nothing I can do about it. I just don't have the
They'll
talent
put
to
this
stop.
one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Hey, I need somebody right here.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Oh my God, you're trying to beat me.
They'll give it to Baxter.
Just look.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big
don't have
guys
the
up
talent
front
to
on
match up.
defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
I just don't have the talent to match
Kick
up.
is in the air.
Yes.
Slips through the line.
What happened? They jumped me away?
And the returner will be dragged down.
50%.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Oh, yeah.
This shit over with.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot